Well, first of all, let me say that I would love to see some data from Dr. Atkins showing that he can actually get reversal of heart disease, measuring the underlying disease process.
Well, we're working on it.
Well, good. I'd
But
love to see it.
we're not as good a fundraiser as you are. We have to dig into our own pockets. That's the problem.
I'm sorry. Carolyn, can I address that issue?
I think with the number of books you've sold, you could probably fund your own studies.
Just because it was brought out about Dr. Atkins' claim to reverse heart disease, and he said he's working on the data, but he's been making this claim for a long time.
No, I haven't.
And that's what excuse me.
But I haven't been making that claim.
You just did, and you don't have the evidence to back it up. Now, this diet's been out there for 30 years, or close to 30 years.
And I haven't been able to fund a study. I've asked and asked.
Excuse me. 10 million books in print, and you can't fund the study?
Now I can. And I will be the first doctor to dig into his own pocket to do a study. And it will be me, but it was the first time I had
10 million books. You market the vitamins. You sell the vitamins to correct the nutritional deficiencies.
That's true. That's why I'm doing a study now.
I keep saying...
That's why I couldn't do it before.
You market this. I say this is not for the public good. This is marketed. This is a money-making proposition.
Well, I do care that a lot of people are believing what Dr. Atkins is saying and making choices that I think are harmful to them. And to go back to your earlier question, I think that the way that people can help to reconcile different points of view is to say, what is the science? Are these published in peer-reviewed journals? The whole point of science is to help people resolve conflicting claims by saying, what is the evidence? What is the experimental design? Now, I'm not aware of any studies that Dr. Atkins or Dr. Sears have published in any peer-reviewed journal about anything ever. And, you know, that's important.
And they would say, you know, I was on the Atkins diet, I was on a high-protein diet, I was cranky, I was miserable, I lost a lot of weight, I looked great, but nobody wanted to talk to me.
So what's the point of
Well, I think that's minor. The number of people who actually present that as a complaint to me is so rare. It really doesn't happen. It's quite possible that these people are not taking vitamins or something because the people in my office simply don't have that problem. And if they did, it would be so minor compared to the major problems that they're confronted with. They're confronted with a need to have a bypass. They're confronted with diabetes. They're on 6 or 7 high blood pressure medicines and other medications, and we get them off their medications. This is serious stuff. Whether the sweet smell of ketones is considered bad breath or just sweet breath is a matter of opinion.
Smells like money. Dr. McDougall?
Yeah, I want you to know that I'm concerned about the recommendations for high-protein diets because the foods that are emphasized are the very foods the Heart Association is condemned as causing heart disease, the Cancer Society is condemned as causing cancer, and the Surgeon General is condemned for being the leading cause of death and disability in this country. I'm concerned.
I am concerned about the American Heart Association's recommendations of Fruit Loops and Pop-Tarts having their seal of approval. If that's their recommendation, I'm certainly happy that they're not in my camp. I wouldn't want them there.